Okay, let's see if this works. Alright, this is the first video I'm recording, not for myself, but because of the universe asked me to do. I'm just flowing with the flow of the universe, and hey, I never thought I'm gonna make some reaction videos, and especially not about this, but I'm gonna react today about Sadhguru, and the video's name is Untangling of Knots of Life. So, let's do this.
You said that one can untie the knots with life by oneself or with your help. How does one go about to achieve that?
First of all, why are you so knotted up? Why are you knotting yourself up? After all, you just have only one thread of life. This one thread, why are you making it all knotted up? See, the two ends of life are fixed. If you see this life as a thread, the two ends of it are fixed, birth and death. Tell me, how do you knot up a thread which is fixed at two ends? You must be a real veteran, some kind of a specialist in knotting. If the ends of the thread are not fixed, then you can knot it up. If the two ends of the thread are fixed, how do you knot it up? When you're such an expert in knotting.
Okay, I hope he's gonna come up with a point. Usually I really like Sadhguru's videos because he's very simplistic and he comes to the point, and there's a lot of videos that gave me relief, and it was really great with like simple points, because life, what I believe, is very simple. It's so simple and we make it complicated with our minds. Now everything that I answer, I try to answer with an open heart, and through Michael Singer's The Untethered Soul, which I love, the teachings, I keep my heart open, and always what I react, I try not to come from my mind. Now, that he says life and death is set, this is just an analogy that like everybody can make that up. I try to not take everything that spiritual teachers say for like granted. I try to come up with my own, because we all basically our own spiritual teachers, right? We all have the same powers. There's no one, not even Sadhguru, that has more powers than you. So don't let anyone trick you that any teacher has more powers than you. They can only remind you of who you really are, right? So today I started doing these videos because I took out my preferences. My preference is not really, but the universe was telling me, do this, do these reaction videos. And at first I was like, okay, I'm gonna do some music videos. But then I'm like, I wasn't thinking, it was just telling me. And I was like trying to look for a video, and this was the video. It's hard to explain, but you're watching it, so something led you to this video. Now it might be my character, it might be Sadhguru, but that doesn't matter. What I want to say is, first, his analogy in the beginning, that shit doesn't make sense, okay? He's telling, this is a point, and there's a thread. How can you knot it up? Yeah, who says life and death are like two set points? You know, that you can imagine that, you can make that up, but that's not for sure. So until now, okay, let's keep going.
It's very, very hard to knot it up when both the ends of the thread are fixed.
It's not hard to knot it up. Most people are knotted up in their minds. They think this is the way life is, and that's why they're not open to new possibilities. But the possibilities are coming from the heart, and then opening and changing your vibration, right? But it's easy to get knotted up, so I don't agree.
Is it fixed? Is it fixed or no? In birth and in death, it's fixed, isn't it? So how do you note this? It may not even be noted. Life is not noted. It is just that because of such terrible sense of insecurity within you, a terrible volume of calculation has risen in your mind. Because of these calculations, it looks all knotted up. No, but what about my karma? Karma is also the same nonsense. It can all be straightened out in a moment if you're willing, because both the ends are fixed. You're born one day, you'll die one day. The in-between few days, what's the big deal? If you live here with a certain sense of abandon, anyway, the thread is fixed to death, there is no chance of disentangling it from there and putting it somewhere else. Anyway, that's how life will go. So what is there? Just living totally, that's all there is, as intensely as possible. If this intensity has to come, if you realize that the ends are fixed, only this in-between few days you have to handle, and all your ideas of gaining and losing are just silly nonsense in your head. If you understand this…
This video is not a very good look for it. This is the first video that I'm like, man, if I've seen this as his first video, I'll be like, I don't know if I would have kept watching, but the universe pulls you to the right videos, and I think this is the right video right now. Now here's the thing, because you might be now too, yeah, this nodding and he keeps going. Here's the thing that makes sense, okay? Life is simple. We make it complicated. That's what hopefully he's trying to say that. I hope he's trying to say that. Because the other stuff, life is very, very simple. Through our upbringing, through being socialized, through going to school, people trying us to jump through hoops and fulfill certain tasks that are not in line with our soul. So we try to justify that with our mind. Oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and because of that reason that I have to go to school, because of that reason I have to, and we find all these knots. I have to be successful, I have to drive a Lamborghini, I have to be a superstar, because then people love me, which is not always the reason, okay? Please don't judge people in that sense. It's just an explanation right now, okay? Maybe Offset really wants those $100,000 jewelry because he just loves it out of his soul. Yeah, that can be the truth. Or he has it because he wants to stunt on all the people and show them, hey, I'm the boss, blah, 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 because he's really insecure and he wants to impress everyone, and Cardi B and whatever. But that is how he gets tangled up, right? But there's no really tangling up, because that's only in our mind. So it's more like an illusion. But life is very simple. If you live it from your heart, and if you live it from your being, if, like Michael Singer says, you just lean back and watch your thoughts and watch the emotions, on some point, and open your heart, on some point there's real clarity coming in from which you live, which for some reason now I'm making a reaction video.
And all your ideas of gaining and losing are just silly nonsense in your head. If you understand this, you will just ease off. when you come to utter ease. People have always understood ease as lethargy. Now, only one who is at ease is capable of intense activity.
I like that because only one who's at ease is activity is capable to intense activity. Most athletes who are really, really good while performing, there's an ease. Yeah, there's an intensity, but there's an ease in it that makes them be in a flow, like Kobe when he made those 81 points against the Raptors, or like Steph Curry when he plays. They make it look so easy. Or like runners, like Usain Bolt, tennis players, they make it seem so very easy. And there was a point before, God, let me see.
People have always understood.
Oh yeah, the winning and losing, he's right. Winning and losing is such programmed in your mind. Like, who says that's winning, who says that's losing? If you go, like, we are on this planet, right? The nearest sun, our sun is a star, right? There's trillions of stars in the galaxy. In one galaxy, there's billions, and there's so many more galaxies, trillions of galaxies out there. We are literally so small. No one cares about your winning and losing. Not even Steph Curry, not Drake. Bro, do you think Drake's success in the realms of the galaxy is interesting? The extraterrestrials are laughing up there when he says, I got more songs than the Beatles. Yeah, you do, but the Beatles connected to the one, you too, Drake, you too. You can't be, Drake is amazing. I'm a Drake fan. Great music. But that's an example, like, your success, it's not that big, it's not. So enjoy your life and don't compare yourself to other people, because only in comparison Drake might be winning, you know? But because people make this game of comparison, but you don't know what experiences, you know? It's like we have all different experiences. Yeah, let's keep going.
Ease as lethargy. One who rests at certain times and acts at certain other times is always getting tired of activity. So I'm talking about ease, not as lethargy. I'm talking about ease as life is. Life is at ease. Only the mind is at some tension.
Now the good points are coming. Now he's on a roll. Life is at ease. Life doesn't strain to grow. The trees don't strain to grow. The sun doesn't strain to shine. The flowers, the water doesn't strain to flow. Nothing in life strains. Human beings sometimes strain with their mind, but if you get into the flow, which is watch your thoughts. Just step back and watch. And even more, if you want to make it even easier for you, Lamborghinis outside, watch your feelings. If you watch your feelings and let them flow through you, through your heart, and be present with them and just stay there, life gets so much easier. You become so much quieter in your mind, and when you become quiet in your mind, your inspirations can come in that will guide you to, like in my case now, reacting to this video.
Because mind is disaligned with life.
And life will be easier and you will be more flowing.
You're trying to build your own creation and hold it up, which doesn't exist. You're unwilling to live in the Creator's creation. You're making up your own creation and trying to hold it up all the time. Oh, that is… hold it up all the time.
You're trying to make up your own creation with your ideas in your head, which when they are inspired by your flow, can be part of creation. But sometimes you try to separate yourself from creation with your mind. And that separation makes it hard. Because if you go with the flow of life, everything will be easier. But you can be with the flow of life and create. It's just get out of your constructs. Because the more you get out of this, the more you get into the flow, the more inspirations you get, and the easier your music, your acting will be for you.
Oh, that is true torture. Trying to create all kinds of fake things and constantly hold it up. I think we should give you an exercise. I don't want to dent the vessels in the kitchen, otherwise I would have asked him to get the tumblers or vessels. Try to hold 25 vessels in your hand and keep it up and walk and see what happens to you. And especially if the vessels are not real, you have to create it and hold it up, not let it fall. When it falls and shatters, you have to cry, you have to suffer. When you have to keep the whole drama up from nothing, that's stress. That's real stress.
I was lying today at the Grove on the grass, and I realized I can let go so much more, because we always try to hold things together. We always think, oh, if I don't do this, if I don't pay rent, if I do this here, if I don't do that, if you have to do this today, then life will fall apart. Let life fall apart, like, just let go. Let go and be like, fuck it. And then from that point, your power will be so much, your actions will be so much stronger. But let life do it. Give it to life. You are life, basically. You will be doing it, but you will be doing it more powerful. You will do it with an elegance, with like just the oceans will spread and things will just come to you. It's beautiful. And this, now you can see me.
And that's what you're doing. The knots are made up. Unknotting is also made up.
Not like it. The knots are made up. Your problems are made up. Moment to moment, just be there. Open your heart. Even to the problem, open your heart. Keep your heart open. Don't close it. Keep your heart open. Keep it open. I'm serious. Keep it open. No matter how, even right now, keeping it open. I'm keeping it open. I don't care, I keep it open. I could be embarrassed or look embarrassed or come, I keep it open. Because intelligence keeps flowing through it. You keep energy flowing through it. If you close it, energy gets stuck. If you open it to any feeling, it can flow through. And you become aligned with life. Like the fishes in the ocean. Like the parrots in the sky. Like the trees.
When we say meditate, we told you, shut all that nonsense and simply sit. Stop the act for some time at least. Even there you want to unknot it in your meditation, and you want me also in partnership, doing that silly act. Yesterday was India's budget, so I thought, let me see what's happening to the budget. Have they given any tax relief for yoga? So I turn on the television, want to see what's happening to the Indian budget, and when I turned it on, there was an advertisement. It's called Babaloo or something. The product is called Babaloo. This Babaloo is a liquid gum, chewing gum, okay? Like chewing gum, you chew for your teeth to be clean and to smell good, whatever. It's in liquid form. It's called Babaloo, and you can blow it into big bubbles. So this Babaloo ad is an animation, and this cartoon character comes and instead of squeezing the liquid into the mouth, squeezes onto the mirror, and he just drops off the mirror, again squeezes on the mirror. Looking at the mirror, he squeezes into his mouth in the mirror and it just falls off. Then he realizes, he gets it and puts it inside and then big bubbles come out and whatever. That's the ad. I was just thinking, the whole world is just this. If you try to feed the image in the mirror, if you try to, talk to the image in the mirror, if you try to do whatever with that image in the mirror, it's just such a waste of time. And especially if it's a distorted mirror. It's one big nonsense. That's all that's happening right now. Whatever is happening in the image of your mind, in the mirror of your mind, all kinds of images you generate and you play with it endlessly. Because somewhere you never got interested in the Creator's creation. Somewhere you are so horribly egoistic that you believe that you will create one day something bigger than the creation, something more interesting than the creation. And that's your pain, that's your loss, that's your not. If you don't suffer, life will not be good. You must suffer, One who manages to ignore a creation of this magnitude and magnificence, if he doesn't suffer, what is the point of life? They must suffer. Your suffering is not happening because of anything. You're not happening because of anything, just because you're too involved with your own creation. You have no eyes for the Creator's creation, there is no other reason. And don't you ask for my partnership in the business. I'm not a game for that. That's your nonsensical business. My business is something else. My business is with the Creator's creation. For me, this is good enough.
I don't agree with him. I don't agree with him. He might be… We are the creation of the Creator and we can create ourselves. Now, he's right with that. We are making too much stuff up, giving too many definitions, too many belief systems, too many problems in our mind, too many crybabies. We get too sensitive because we didn't let the energy flow through our hearts. We got the energy stuck in most people in your minds. How do you get the energy out of your mind? As soon as you get triggered next time, open your heart. Don't react. You just make everything fucked up when you react. Let it flow. Open your heart. And how painful it is, it will go away. But if you stay with it, you will change your life forever. With that small thing, that will dissolve something that's like 100 trees grow beautifully. You make them all at once if you do that. I was about to say cut them off, but I want to make a better analogy. Will grow at the same time if you do that. Beautiful ones. And you will have so many positive new attractions. Just let it flow and it will heal. Then what you will see the next days is you will have less thoughts in your mind. You will be less reactive. From people who try to bother you, will be less botherable. Do that with everything that triggers you. Let it flow through your heart. Then your mind will be more empty and empty. But then your creations come from a sense of power. And then create. Because we are here to create. We're here to make music. We're here to create whatever you want to express yourself with. Whatever is fun to you. We're here for that. So, agreed? Yes. Clear your mind through letting the emotions get out of you because they stuck in you from childhood, and you are not even responsible for that. Like your mom, even in your mom's stomach, you got her vibrations. So, but you can let all of that go if you just open your heart and let all these fucking feelings flow through you, and they will go out of you and you'll be free of them. Your mind will be clear and free, and then you will be able to express, you are finally able to use the law of attraction in the best way. The law of attraction always is there, but you will have all that clear power. You have a focused laser power with which you can create. And then do it like Neville Goddard says, assume the wish already fulfilled, and then you will attract what you want. There's a great guy, his name is Joe, it's called Divine Imagination. He makes great videos about the law of attraction, about attracting, how to attract, using Neville Goddard's technique. Check him out. But first, you got to clear those emotions out. And that's beautiful. And you will wake up easier. You will wake up like a kid. Like when you were a kid, when you were just ease with life. And you will feel this connection to life. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. And I hope you're going to experience that. Because I'll come to experience that. And I guess the universe wants to share it. That's why I'm doing this, which I'm excited about now.
I think it's silly generating anything in this head. So I don't do anything. My brains can be sold because they're unused. They're not working overtime and overnight, they're just unused. I just use it very sparsely.
I know he makes jokes, but your brain is beautiful, and your brain, if it's in coherence with your heart and your whole body, can create beautiful things. So don't put these spiritual teachers on a pedestal. Trust yourself. Don't put me on a pedestal. Trust yourself. Feel yourself. But when you're clear, so use these emotions to flow through you by opening your heart.
Just when it's needed, that's all. Fresh. Brand new, you know. Old model, but brand new. So you and your knots, there are no knots, because both ends of the thread are fixed. How can it be knotted? If one end was left loose, it could be knotted.
Sometimes I feel like his analogies, there's really good ones. There's really good ones. But what I want to do is, on his channel, I want to watch videos that I haven't seen yet, so this reaction
Both ends
is
are fixed. No knotting possibility.
Okay, that was it. That was my first video reacting, my first spiritual video reacting. I just did it. If you liked it, like it. This was clicked, and I believe this is the right video that I reacted to. I believe it will find the right people. To finish this up, I want to say, conclusion of all of this, life is simple, and it becomes very simple if you clear yourself out first. You clear yourself out first by feeling every feeling that you feel during the day. Open your heart to it. Open your heart. Open your heart to everything, to all the feelings, to all the experiences, and let it flow through you. You will be triggered. You have been triggered in your life. There's things that you are really, that are thorns in your body that you really react to. Don't react next time. I know you practice, it will be beautiful. Feel it in your heart. Feel it, stay with it. Fuck it, you stay with it. Let it flow through you. You can do this. It's trying to get out. The pain, it came down with pain, has to come out with pain again. So it will come out, it will go on. You will be more free, you will have less thoughts, you will be more powerful. You will have less thoughts the next days. Keep doing that. You will have less and less thoughts. I'm speaking from experience. And then assume the wish fulfilled of what you want. and you will have a beautiful life. And always keep your heart open. Never close your heart. It's people always think, no, I have to protect myself. But if you protect yourself, you keep the energy that you wanted to have out in. But if you keep your heart open, it can flow through and out. Okay? Alright. Peace. One more thing I wanted to say. This comes not from your mental. This comes from your heart. Okay? That means you can't think it in that way. Don't be too hard on yourself. Tell yourself, I don't have to try so hard. I don't have to try so hard. It comes easy to me. Find those belief systems too that help you out. I don't have to try so hard. I don't have to try so hard to make this video. It comes easy to me. People will watch it anyway, and feel the feelings that disturb me in my heart and be open and let them flow out. And when I shake like that, people say I'm very sensitive, blah, 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 blah. But when I shake like that, it's energy flowing through me and I can feel it. Let it flow out and open your heart and you will have beautiful experiences. And read the Untethered Soul and the Surrender Experiment and Abraham Hicks' The Law of Attraction.